Last we left off, you started easing the tensions between your group and the werewolves, offering to help with locating Esmeralda by opening her cart. In return, they helped you find that Irina had been taken away, somewhere over the water, probably heading northeast away from this location. After attempting to pick the lock of Esmeralda's cart, it exploded violently, leaving everything inside completely destroyed. This also caused the werewolves to flee the area, but not before Zulika parted some information to Anderson about the location of their cave to the northwest across the lake. Shortly afterwards, Rictavio had come back to his tower, wounded from an encounter with Strahd trying to save Irina. You learned that Rictavio's true name was Rudolf van Richten, and he is a famous vampire hunter. He allowed you the comforts of his tower for the evening, where you all benefited from a long rest. I believe we left off with Honora falling asleep on the last portion of her watch. But the night passes by uneventfully, and you start to wake normally without issues in the morning. What do you do?
I guess Honora's gonna startle awake and be like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. And she's gonna go ahead and crawl into the wagon and wake up Panton.
Not now.
No, Panton, this is important. I've been thinking. I think we need to get to that wizard.
As he wipes the sleepies out of his eyes.
We're still here, aren't we?
I mean, we're still in Barovia, but remember what the lady said about the wizard? Maybe what happened to him is what's happening to you, and maybe he's got some insight on what's going on. Panton.
Okay. Wizard. Yeah, sure. Where's everybody else?
They're still asleep. It's super early.
Why did you wake me up first?
Because we have to make a decision, Panton. Do we tell them that we're going to the wizard, or do we just go? They all have their own thing that they're focused on.
Okay. Let's just go over the facts here before we just start telling everybody what we're doing. The wizard might be able to help me.
Yeah.
How can we convince them that going to the wizard is the best plan?
Well, I mean, if he's got powers, any allies with powers is going to help us in our fight.
Any of our cards say anything about a wizard?
Well, there was the Wizard of Wines card, but
Not the same wizard.
I don't think so. No, I really don't. But no, I don't think any of the cards lead that way. Honestly, at this point, I think that this is more important.
Okay.
What you told me last night kind of scared me.
Yeah. Kinda didn't want to tell you, but kind of felt like I needed to tell you, so kind of.
I'm gonna grab your hands and be like, I really appreciate you sharing that with me. And I think that means that we have to get whatever's going on with you under control before we can continue.
All right, so I wonder. What do we know about this wizard again?
He's
Well,
really
then,
powerful and he's
maybe-
kind of insane.
All right.
And I think he's to the north in the mountains.
Okay. Wizard, North. Powerful ally against Strahd. Um,
And I think he hates Strahd.
Even better, because as an old soothsayer once said, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. So,
Yes.
perhaps we can use that to our advantage.
But Panton, I'm prepared to go with or without everybody else.
You know, I'm beginning to think that maybe setting everybody up would be a bad idea. Not based on anything personal or anything like that, but perhaps we try really hard to convince them. Or, in this case, you try to convince them. Very persuasive. And I'm beginning to push Honora out of the cart.
Why don't we just leave a note and just go?
Because I think we do better if we're all together. And you know what, Honora? I'm not very persuasive because I'm kind of annoying. And everybody else has already established that.
I mean, you can be persuasive when you want to, but I mean, I'm happy to tell them our plan, but I don't think that their choices is going to dissuade me.
He's trying to control you. This is exactly what I'm talking about.
And you're
in control here.
You have a better chance of doing it yourself.
I mean, I can
promise you
definitely let them know on our plan, but again, I don't want their decisions to color our choices. Are you on the same page as me, Panton?
It is your choice, it's not hers. You make the choices.
I know it's our choice. And
It is
I know-
your choice. And you
And
can see right now Honora Panton getting visibly frustrated. Like you can see his face twitch for a second in between sentences. The visible discomfort of some sort of inner, for lack of better words, inner demon fighting with him over this decision.
Yeah. I'm gonna put my hand on your arm again and be like, I think this is the best course of action. I think we need to get as much help as we can.
It's a great course of action. I'm just gonna let you talk to them.
Okay.
I need to rest just a little bit more. And go get him, Tiger.
Start to walk away, and I'm gonna turn around and go, Panton?
Yeah?
Do you remember Mom's rutabaga pie?
Yeah, it was good. Do I remember any rutabaga pie?
No, it's the
It's
code
the
word.
code
Oh, no,
word
I
that
know,
you
I
guys.
I know.
That's 100% between you guys. I
Yep.
mean,
I
your
know.
memory is enough of your own to where if there was a rutabaga pie, you would know. But that part of the backstory is completely up to you guys. Speaking
That's
of
totally fine.
everybody else, though, remind me again where you started your sleep. I feel like
Ira and Temperance were in the top of the tower,
and Asterius and
Anderson
Anderson were in the bottom.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
Right, this is like super early. This is like butt crack of dawn.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'll after that, I will walk into the tower and wake up whoever's at the door.
Yeah, walking in. Actually, you notice that the door is shut, but having seen Panton do it before, you're able to go through the arm motions to cause the door to magically disappear.
Oh, I want to see
Oh.
Honora do it.
Yeah, right. But stepping in through and pulling back the curtain, you can see Anderson resting just on the other side of the curtain, almost kind of in the way.
Okay, so I'll shake him awake.
And he's got like his arm over his. He's like, go away.
Anderson, it's me and Nora.
But
We have to go. Panton and
yeah,
I
I'm
have
about to go in a little
no,
bit.
no. Panton and I have to go. He's getting worse.
What do you mean he's getting worse?
I can't tell you. But we heard rumors of a wizard in the north, and we have to go. We have to find something to help him.
Look, you
I
hold
don't.
off for like 12 hours.
Anderson, he's getting worse.
Look, I get that, but look,
No, I don't think you do. He's getting worse. We need to go. And I'm sorry, but I'm gonna do this with or without you guys.
Anderson Anderson kind of perks up. He sits up. What is going on?
Again, he told me in confidence. I can't tell you. It's dire, and I need to get him help.
By this time, Asterius, I think that the conversation would eventually woke you up. It was relatively quiet throughout the night inside this tower, so hearing the commotion across the way would have been enough to wake you up as well.
Yeah, so his good eye opens and he
Yeah.
peers across the room just to see the conversation. He doesn't butt in just yet. He's just listening so far.
And you guys have been wonderful, and I hate to leave you guys as a group, and I do feel that we are safer together, but I can't let this continue.
Or let me make this clear to you. You go out there with only you and Panton, you're going to die.
It's a risk I have to take. You know that my entire goal is to get him better.
Are you going to put your brother in danger like that?
I mean, we're pretty powerful. You've seen what he's been able to do.
Anderson like kind of grabs you, brings you close. Strahd pulled the goddamn werewolf out of him.
What?
Okay? We are not prepared to go out there by ourselves.
Strahd's gonna be complacent. He's got what he wants.
But imagine his underlings. They could be pretty powerful as well. Look,
Yeah.
I thought I could maybe take him on. I was wrong. Don't make my mistake.
Again, he's gonna be distracted right now. I don't see them looking for us or having anything to do with us right now. It's the perfect time to go. But I can't let this continue. He's getting worse.
Anderson he lets you go. You want to kill yourselves? Fine. I ain't gonna stop you.
I'm not asking your permission. I'm just doing you the courtesy of telling you. And I'll walk out.
Darius doesn't say anything. Yeah.
Go back to the cart and start packing up our stuff.
He's not gonna say anything. But question, DM.
Yes, sir.
So the spell augury is one I have prepared for today.
Mm-hmm.
The description is that it's a course of action I plan to take. But could I just easily say, what's the vibe if they do that? Like, could I, because instead of like what I plan to do, can I just get a general reading? Like, well, if they plan to do this, how's that going to go for them? Just in the general case of what's happening here.
Could you word it like if you went with them or
The rules is written is like by casting
Yeah.
gem inlaid sticks, rolling dragon bones, or employing some other divining tool, you can receive an omen from an otherworldly entity about the results of a specific course of action that you plan to take within the next 30 minutes.
Yeah, I think it would be like the course of action would be whether or not you tried to stop them. Like, if you stopped them, would it be good? Or if you didn't stop them, would something terrible happen to them?
Okay. Can I...
I'm going to make sure that you remember that you have seen on several occasions that this particular tower has...
I wasn't going to do it in the tower.
Okay, interference with magic.
I wasn't going to do it with the tower, no. It's just the case where I think Asterius is currently going over it in his head right now. Just that general case of, like, cost benefit. Well, not cost benefit. What's the term I'm looking for?
Sunk cost fallacy.
Not just sunken cost fallacy. It's the position in insurance when you weigh risk, risk and damages. I forget the name of what it's called.
Con list?
Huh?
A pro-con list?
Man, yeah, I guess. Just basically weighing what the hell, like. So obviously, if they go out on their own, if they go out on their own, they're obviously at such a severe fucking disadvantage to where even if it's not the minions of Strahd and just some random fucking thing in the woods, it's probably going to be dangerous. But also it might be fine for them. But also, it sounded like she was pretty much unswayed in her resolve.
All right, Panton, I've told them. Let's just go.
Yeah.
Did you tell everybody?
No. I'm not going up that tower. It took like a half an hour.
Dear little younger sister.
Whatever,
I
Panton.
need my beauty rest, all right?
No, we need to get moving while it's daylight. It's going to be dangerous to travel just the two of us at night.
You know what? Fine then. I'm gonna do it myself.
Gonna do what yourself?
I'm gonna go to every single one of them, and I'm gonna tell them that we are going to see this crazy mage.
You're just
Who
burning
did you tell?
daylight.
Who did you tell?
I just told Anderson, and Asterius was there.
Okay.
They can
Okay.
tell the others.
Nope. No. If you want to make sure something is done, you need to do it yourself. No, I'm going to do it myself.
Panton,
I'm making this decision here.
Panton,
okay?
you sound like Mom.
You're going to stay here. You're going to stay here in this cart. You're not going anywhere else. You're going to stay right there. Go ahead, pack everything up. I don't care.
Everything's
I will
already
talk to
packed.
everybody else.
We don't have that much.
Fair point. You still stay here.
Anderson and Asterius, you can definitely hear this conversation getting heated.
Yeah.
And it's not super windy today. The weather is relatively calm outside, while it is still overcast, as it always is in Barovia. The noise does travel far enough. You can't make it out, but it is enough to kind of rouse Temperance and Ira awake. You can even hear Rictavio kind of groan under his breath, rolling over in his bed and continuing to sleep. But it was enough to also kind of jar him awake as well.
I hope nothing's going on. Good morning.
Good morning to you. Sounds loud out there.
Yeah.
We have to go down. It's warm and comfortable.
I can check it out if you'd like. You awake, Van Richten?
Yes, I am awake. It's hard
Sounds
to
like
sleep
there's
with
there's a commotion downstairs. I'm gonna go check it out. Which means
What does it mean? Remind me.
I'll have to use the elevator.
Oh, I'm aware. I'm aware.
Okay, all right. But I figure you're not going anywhere. You can sleep it off later. I might have to come back up and let you know what's going on, but...
I'm sure whatever it is, it'll be just fine. But do as you must. I'm used to getting up far earlier than this in the morning.
I'll go ahead and take the elevator down.
As the chains just start rattling as the stone golems are
aggressive.
bringing you down.
So as I'm assuming I'm hearing the chains rattling.
Yeah. Yeah, you would.
Temperance takes this very peaceful moment to quickly write down the dream that she just had and, what just happened yesterday.
Okay.
Why she didn't want to move.
Yeah, absolutely.
Canton, we're just wasting time. They're not gonna come with us. You know this.
I'm done having this conversation with you. If you just listened to me in the first place, we wouldn't be having this problem right now. But
What did I not listen to you about? I don't know what you're talking about,
You talked to
Banton.
everybody, and you only talked to one person.
Good
They're
morning.
capable of passing along messages.
I feel like there's a moment where all three, like Asterius, Anderson, and Ira, are just in the doorway of the tower, just watching this from a distance. I think...
Go
I
ahead.
can tell you that Anderson and Iris should be very used to this.
Yep.
Iris singing a song. Just like saying good morning to Anderson, good morning to
Good morning.
Good morning to the frogs.
Asterius.
Good morning to
Anderson
the
just kind of
frogs.
grunts.
It's a beautiful day in Barovia.
All right, Pam's gonna hop out of the cart, and he's gonna go to the door of the tower.
Yeah.
And he's going, I can go
Hey.
in there. Not gonna. Hey, you guys want to come out of that tower right quick so we can talk?
Is everything all
Want
right?
to go in the tower? Yeah, everything's great, swimmingly, wonderful. You want to come out? Or are you really gonna force me to come in?
Did you find a fishing pole or something? Why are you so excited?
Well, I'll tell you that when you come out of the tower.
I'll come out of the tower.
Yay! Perfect. Hey,
Is this a trick?
No, it's not a trick.
Okay.
You seem very, from the doorway, Asterius is like, you seem very insistent about being out of the tower.
Honora, are you
Yeah,
here?
You know, some about a
Pop my head out of the wagon and just go, yes.
want to be a part of because my everything is reliant on not being in there. So, okay, so I know we were thinking about heading to a couple of different places, but we need to make one quick detour.
Where?
So there's this crazy mage, who's apparently super powerful.
Yes.
And I kinda wanna need to see him.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah, Honora's gonna pop out of the wagon and stand next to Panton at this point.
Hmm.
Unfortunately, it is number one priority. We're gonna go talk to this wizard. Like now.
Maybe
Number
we
one
could-
priority?
Number one.
Why has it become the number one priority?
Well, from what I understand, he's not exactly a big fan of Strahd, so we could probably kill two birds with one stone over here as I look around for ravens. And
What's the second bird?
well, if we can make an ally out of somebody who doesn't like Strahd, I think that
That's
would be
the first bird.
Yeah, I know.
What is the
However,
second bird?
The second bird is maybe he can help me control some of the crazy shit that's going on in my head and some of the craziness that's going on because I feel like my powers are kind of manifesting a little weirdly, and I just don't want you guys being taken out by him.
You're starting to explain a little too much, like to more than, multiple people. You feel like a squeeze at your vocal cords, causing it to just go raspy and quiet, kind of stifling your ability to share like, as soon as you start to talk about this dark entity.
Oh no, I'm not talking about the dark entity.
Okay.
That voices in your head, definitely.
Yeah.
Wild magic, wild magic.
And then
wild
it lets it go.
How?
See, look, the wild magic is. It's never
Asterius,
done this before, so I'm just really kind of nervous about that. And
put your hand. I'm gonna put my hand on your shoulder, Panton, to try to get you to calm down a little.
Does this have to do with
So
you turning into apes, or?
No.
You guys
that's
know
a
that-
benefit of my abilities, but this here is one of those detriments. That like sometimes I could blow myself up, or it made myself shorter and
Right.
made myself older. Not exactly benefits, not exactly detriments. Maybe this mage will help me control that.
You do
And
remember
DM,
he's a mad mage, right?
as from what I heard, he's a
And-
mad mage that talked to goats.
And I think us as a group could collectively make him unmad.
maybe he's got insights that we don't, that might be construed as madness.
And he might know something that would be beneficial to us handling Strahd.
You guys don't understand. Panton's been called crazy his whole life. He's not.
It's true. Very true.
And so I'm sorry, I'm a little sympathetic to the mage. But I think of everybody other than Ava who wasn't great at helping us, he's our best hope.
I feel like Asterius listens to Honora, but it's very clear his attention is on Panton.
Mm-hmm.
Honora is, in terms of court, more so just the gallery. So he looks to Panton, stone-faced as usual. You say this is wild magic,
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
and nothing akin to that of a curse. Because if it is a curse, I can help with that.
Not really a curse, no. I mean, Honora can testify. There was a point where my parents were like, get out of the house, because some of the wild magic that I had kind of like blew up a party. And
Well, have you
Kinda
like the
tried
last
that
straw.
before?
We
I
have.
mean,
I mean, our parents
Okay.
have tried everything. When he was a baby
You
and things got out of control, they were at their wits' end. We've tried all of the normal.
I mean, that's why I
what's
went to
this-
Devlin, or Devlin. Devlin, what was his name?
Delphin.
Delphin.
Delphin. That's why I went to Delphin. Maybe he could help me control some of that stuff, but he was, shall I say, a little not useful in that area.
Well, we weren't there long enough for him to be useful, but still.
Ira will get close to, I think, Honora, actually.
We're standing side by side, so.
Okay, well, away. He will try to make it so that at least Asterius can't hear. Why don't you just go back to Delphin? I'm surprised you haven't already.
I don't think Delphin can help. I think he needs somebody more powerful.
The fact that this wizard is talking to goats is not a good sign. I
Folks might have a
understand
lot
that.
to say. You don't understand. I can't. It's a lead. It's a lead in why we're here. I can't let it go.
So
Off
what
in the
exactly is
distance.
happening? I noticed his throat. And I'll say this aloud. Like, what exactly is happening? Is your throat? Are you dying?
Oh, no, not dying. No, not at all. It's just, I'm kind of getting stressed out a little bit, and I'm trying to relax, and I'm trying to be zen and very feng shui and other things, and it just, I think he might be able to help us. Help me. Help us.
Help
Do
you
you-
with your
do you know
throat
who-
not seizing.
What was that?
Help you with your throat not seizing.
Among other
Well,
things.
I'm pretty sure none of you want to be blown up by me accidentally.
And I'll reach out to Ira and I'll shake his hand and be like, "You don't have to come. We'll do this on our own."
But I
That's
do
That's
recommend you
pretty
come.
stupid.
Well, first off, DM, you were saying something about off in the distance?
Yeah, off in the distance, you hear a splash in the water. Very far off. But Asterius, you with the highest passive perception probably would have heard it.
Mm. It just sounds like
coming from the northeast side of the tower.
Okay. And I don't see anything immediately, just that something... Did it sound like something came out of the water, or something came into the water?
How long do you look for? Is it just a momentary glance, or...
While Ira and Honora are exchanging platitudes, essentially, nice to be with you, good working with you, all that stuff. That's meaningless to Asterius. He's looking at what could be a possible threat.
Okay. Yeah, stepping around the northeast side of the tower, you can see far off in the distance the rippling right along the bank on the far edge of the lake. Give me a perception check.
You might be able to escape while he's distracted, and the two of us are going to be hardly noticeable.
17.
I mean, we'd love for you guys to join us, but I'm not going to force you.
You see the ripple in the water. You see the entry point in the water rushing away. But you also see, even though there's nothing above water, you see something pushing the water below. Like there's a disturbance and it's headed towards the land. It isn't moving very quickly at all. And after looking for, I don't know, maybe 10, 15 seconds, you see a humanoid figure emerge from the water, flailing, just swimming as fast as they can. It is incredibly difficult, just due to the distance and the violence of the water splashing up around them, to get an idea of who or what it is. But they seem to be heading in your direction.
Person in the northeast swimming through the lake. How far are they from land, you would say? Not how far are they from us, but from land?
Probably a good 300 feet.
About 300 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, then whenever he's sort of done all that mental math, essentially, but then the person in the northeast swimming through the lake around about 300 feet from land, he looks over to Honora and Panton. I'm not going to act like I have any stake in your claims or what's going on here. You are members of this group, and we are very clearly together. If you want help, then that's just fine, but understand it is hard to help when it feels, at least to me, that we're not getting the fullest of details. If you wish to leave, that is your prerogative. I will not stop you. You are both adults. If you wish to march to your death, then so be it. I will give you a solemn grave. Other than that, if you wish to stay, very well. We have business to attend to over there.
What? Business?
Person in the northeast, about 300 feet from our riverbank, or lake bank.
And it's at this point that you hear a loud whistle. Just like somebody just whistling, and immediately the horse that Rictavio rode in on yesterday, its ears perk up. It immediately starts galloping full speed down the pathway and heading away from the island.
That's not good.
Like towards where the point of contact would be here, basically, or
Yeah, I mean, it's after hearing that whistle, it's
It's heading towards the
towards
person.
the
is
sound.
what it-
Yeah, I mean, you don't see the
person.
the person that
Right.
made the whistle, but you can tell
Okay.
that this is clearly a call for a horse.
Right. Okay. Things are getting very complicated. Very
Ira,
fast.
Temperance
about
hear the whistle?
yes, Temperance, you would hear the whistle.
Okay, at this point she kind of like is like, it's been riding for a while. Ira hasn't come back. What is that? And decides to come downstairs. Sorry, Van Richten.
No, you're
I'm going too.
yeah.
Yeah, he probably heard it too. Yeah.
Yeah, he stirs awake, but he doesn't give me a second, let me roll something here.
Some faces, DJ.
Yeah, I know. Shit's about to happen, and I don't know what it's gonna be. If it's gonna be good, if it's gonna be bad.
It takes him a second. He's groggy while you're waiting for the platform to come back up. He eventually stirs for a moment and then immediately leaps up with a sudden realization. That's Esmeralda's whistle. She must be in trouble. And he immediately starts to grab his things and just walks over to the window on the side, pushes it open, and leaps down onto the scaffolding.
Wow. Okay.
Not waiting
Fast
He's
for
way.
tight.
Who's
the
badass?
actual fast way that all of us are cowards to do.
Of course. Once Asteria said somebody was coming, Nora did draw her sword.
Looking, the figure starting to get closer, swimming, you start to see dark hair, longer, sopping wet, just kind of draped all along what you can now see as a female face. But now, even looking in that direction, you see two figures emerge from the woods. One person wearing a long orange, yellow kind of patchwork, same style as a Vistani coat, long, and fighting with the familiar figure of Strahd on the far
Ooh.
side of the water.
Well,
There's a Vishtani fighting with Strahd.
Yes. And they are kind of holding their own.
oh damn.
And we all see this.
Yes.
And how far away is it?
Just
Well,
a
it was
little
about-
over 300 feet.
Yeah.
We need to get over there. We need to help him.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna start rushing.
I
As-
feel like before she rushes, just to play devil's advocate, and this weird sort of just neutral motherfucker, oh, it's the perfect time for you to leave.
But now's our chance. We can get the jump on him. Numbers.
On Strahd?
Yeah.
The horse at this point is getting extremely close to the two battling, and you can actually start to see as the figure swimming closer. It's Irina, and she is swimming towards the tower, escaping. And given from the information that you had gathered from Rictavio about Esmeralda, you can kind of put two and two together that because she stayed and was fighting Strahd, that she had somewhat accomplished their goal of getting her back, at least distracting enough. And as you're looking over in that direction, Esmeralda kind of dodges back away from one of Strahd's attacks and then goes invisible.
Okay.
Nora's gonna start running to Irina.
Shit. Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
have anything.
Loading up
Oh
the
my God.
crossbow with a silver bolt.
Yeah, Anderson
Yeah.
is also running to
There's yet.
help Irina.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that you're downstairs. All of you are downstairs at this point. And go ahead and place your tokens where you would like them on the map.
Right. So.
Where is Irina coming from? Like,
Yeah.
You can see her in the northwest or northeast corner of the map.
Oh, perfect. Yep. Okay, I see her.
Okay, yeah, so then I'll be running that way then.
Yeah,
As far
Anderson's
running
going
away
this
from
way.
the tower.
Anderson would be faster than me for sure.
Wait, where's Strahd though?
He's on the opposite side.
He's off screen a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, he's
Like
currently he's further behind
Oh, okay.
at a diagonal.
Yeah.
But at this point, he is kind of searching the bank for the hidden figure, and now turning to realize that Irina is very close to the tower, and is now turning his attention this way.
Can Anderson jump in and go after Irina to help her? Is that something I can do?
Let's go ahead and roll initiative.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Give me a second. Let me remove all turns before we go doing it. All right, there you go.
Oh boy, I am very glad I prepared a very specific spell today, just in case. I think I know who I want to cast it on.
Oh.
No.
I think Asterius is in the right. If
A
you
lot
want
of
to
11s.
leave, I think Asterius has a point. If you want to leave, now's the fucking time.
Unfortunately, there's an emotional attachment to Irina from us, so
Yep.
Oh, unfortunate. You have to stay with the party.
maybe not
Now,
for
now.
2 minutes. Yeah.
Strahd's all the way at the back.
He's actually right before me
No.
and Temperance because we both rolled a 5.
I know.
Womp womp.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty.
The fucking tiger gets to play. Yay.
Tigers in play. Oh boy.
You gotta roll for Esmeralda too, right?
I do. Good call. She is on here.
And Rictavio's on there as
The
well.
Rictavio, I did put him in the order.
Rictavio, yeah, and there's Irina. There's Esmeralda.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Alrighty. Anderson, reacting first. What do
Yeah,
you do?
no. Knowing Anderson, he's gonna jump in to try to help Irina. Is she kind of flailing? Is she panicking?
I mean, she's swimming. She's not drowning by any means. She's panicking like you would if you were fleeing from a shark in the water, like swimming for your life.
And unfortunately, punching Strahd in the nose ain't gonna do shit.
Right.
Yeah. So
With the sword might.
with swimming, is that half my movement speed or
Half
what?
movement speed. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, man. Anderson, he's gonna go in and try to help her out.
Okay.
Shit, I missed that. Sorry. Right there. Okay. And he's probably gonna dash.
Okay. So that's your movement, your action to swim out there. That probably ends your turn. You got anything else you want to do? Alrighty, Ira, it's now your turn.
I wish I told you to hold off.
Oh.
No, don't worry about it. I'm not tabletopping it. Don't worry.
That's unfortunate.
There's so he's 300 feet away. You said, Strahd?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll just.
He is going to use at the end of Anderson's turn. He is going to use a legendary action to move. So he is now 40 feet closer. I need to get a calculator out.
Oh man, having a good time here.
Okay. I still have shit that can help you. Okay.
Is Irina staying pretty regularly above the water?
Yeah, like I was telling Anderson, she's not drowning by any means. She's swimming. I mean, not well, but she's not in any danger of drowning.
Okay, if there's ever a moment that she goes under, or maybe like right on top of her,
okay,
I want to cast. Ooh. I don't know if that's really smart, but oh well, I already said it. I want to cast Silent Image of another Irina.
Okay,
swimming.
So you're holding your action to where if she goes under, that you're gonna make another image of her appear kind of in that general vicinity?
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. Does that end your turn?
Yes.
Alrighty. The large saber-toothed beast kind of hops out of the back of the cart. Actually comes patrolling up to Rictavio, kind of looking, expecting some sort of instructions.
John?
Yes.
Quick question. Could you make the aura of the tower show up so we don't, like, when we're out of the magic?
It's only on the inside, from what I understand.
Yeah.
Right, just the tower itself, it doesn't come out at all?
No.
The tower?
No.
Okay.
No.
Oh,
No. Otherwise, we could have not walled the fire.
I
all
guess
those
it's
fucking werewolves.
it's as soon as you cross the threshold, like 5 feet. But yeah, you're completely fine right there.
Okay.
Rictavio just kind of comes over and is assessing the situation. Irina's turn. She is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
What about Esmeralda?
She did, but you don't know where she's at. She's invisible.
Gotcha.
So I've got another counter going on in my head of where she's at and what she's doing. She gets to about right there, kind of reaching out, grasping for you, Anderson, as she's getting towards the edge of her, swimming. Panton, it's now your turn. Actually, at the end of Irina's turn, Strahd is going to make another legendary action to get 40 feet closer.
He's flying, isn't he?
Yes.
Could he not?
Yes, he is.
Could he just not?
Yeah, just politely ask the DM now. Okay.
Right, my turn.
Yep.
God. Shit, fucking shit. I'm going to stay right there, and I'm just going to watch. I'm going to shout out, "He's getting closer!" And that is going to be the end of my turn.
Okie dokie.
All right.
Asterius, it's your turn. Strahd is now using his last legendary action and is now at roughly 180 feet away.
I don't like this at all. I don't like this at fucking all, gang. Okay, well, I guess what I'm gonna try to do here is... Wait, am I swimming? I might be swimming. I think I'm swimming. Okay,
Just remember, swimming is hard in heavy armor.
well, I know. Luckily, scale mail is medium. But I'm also a frail old man. So that's a little bit sucky. Man, the one time I don't take water walk for the meme. Okay, cool. I will run forward to the bank. And I guess... Let's see, how far away is she? Okay, she's within range. Perfect. I cast Sanctuary.
Okay.
So let me throw that up in there.
Nice.
Was that a wisdom save to try to attack her? Or something like
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, let me...
Just hit the VTT button on the top of the spell.
Yeah, it's just... Well, nope, not that one. That's cast, not display. There's display. So, who attacks with it must first make a wisdom save.
Okay.
Otherwise, they have to choose a new target or lose the attack.
Okay.
And from what I remember, grappling is counted as a special attack. I didn't ask before casting it, so we'll see what fucking happens. It's your call at the end of the day.
It's
I'm
a
not
bonus
getting...
action, though.
What was the
It is
question?
a bonus action. Oh, I was just saying... What I'm imagining Strahd is about to do is swoop in and try and grab him. So I was like, I'm gonna cast Sanctuary because it's technically a special attack. I don't really know. I'm panicking right now. So we're gonna go ahead and do that, and then I'm going to... Fuck it. Oh, no, no, fuck it. No, fuck it. Because... Oh, wait, no, it's not concentration. Okay, yeah, no, fuck it. I cast Guidance on Temperance in the meantime. Need something to do with my action.
Okey-dokey.
And that'll be my turn.
Alrighty. That ends your turn, and it is now Strahd's turn.
Yep.
Getting 40 feet closer. He is now at 140 feet away. I need... I need Temperance, Asterius, and Ira to make dexterity saving throws as a large ball of flame comes hurling your direction.
That's what I was worried about. Oh, car.
Oh no.
Ew.
Well, luckily we had that nice rest. It's a shame that it's not gonna do good. Oh boy. Hey, Sanctuary, not concentration. It's okay.
It's the first number. It's the first number.
Ew. I don't like it.
If
Can
you
I take
failed,
half because I'm a good boy?
Temperance and Asterius take the full 28 points of damage. Ira, do you have evasion?
I do have
Yes.
evasion.
Okay, so you take none.
Yeah, boy, that already knocked me down below half. Ow!
Sweat a little bit.
Alrighty. That ends his turn. Honora, it is your turn.
All right.
And he did gain all of his legendary actions back.
Of course. I'm going to cast False Life at 2nd level on myself. And gain 12 temporary hit points.
Okay.
You got them all back. That's crazy.
All right. I'm going to kind of come over here, and then I just want to yell at Strahd. Leave her alone, you predatory creep. Really, really loud. And I've got my sword at the ready.
Alrighty. Alrighty, that ends your turn, Asterius. Or not Asterius, Atreus. Anderson, your turn.
What about Temperance?
Did I skip
I'm
Temperance?
not on the turn order thingy.
I don't think she clicked her token when
okay.
she hit.
I
You
was
have to
wondering.
click your token first when you do initiative,
Oh, what?
or it doesn't go into the
I didn't
the
notice
thing.
that.
What'd you roll for initiative, Miss Temperance?
5.
5? Oh,
5.
okay. Alright. So let me
You just don't get a turn.
Alright, yeah, Temperance, you get to go then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was so excited to finally get a chance to use my Eldritch Spear because it makes the Eldritch Blast go like 3 times as far, but that's fine. I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast Strahd right away.
Okay,
It
what's
hurt me and
the
I don't
range
like
on
it.
that? What's the range on Eldritch Blast?
300 feet.
300 feet? Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll for attack.
Do you have
love
the invocation that makes it longer? Is that why?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the implication that even before he was gonna fly over and again abduct this Irina, you were just gonna do the warlock equivalent of just hucking a rock at him from a distance.
Yep.
So
Twice.
Yeah!
yeah,
Where did your token
twice.
go?
Twice. That is
Oh, your
big
token's
ball.
gone,
I
AWOL.
got it.
It was over here next to Asterius.
Oh my god.
You get to
It was
shoot
on a hard
2
day.
or something, is that right?
There we
You
go.
do get to shoot too.
You do get to shoot 2.
All right,
You're plus level 5.
19 hits for 1 point of force damage.
I'm shooting him again.
He gets
16,
2 beams. Yeah.
however, does not hit.
Yeah.
But he has to make a concentration check.
Or he doesn't fly anymore.
Yes.
Like that. That's what we want to do with Strahd.
I'm just gonna keep hucking my warlock rocks at him.
All right, for 1 point of damage. I don't know why Anderson was in front of Ira for whatever reason. Okay, is that end your turn,
We have
Temperance?
the same deck score. I think.
Yes.
Okay. Anderson, what do you do?
Okay, I got a few series of questions. First question: with Irina, would I be able to make it back to shore?
No, you'd only be able to swim like a quarter of your speed. Like you would only be able to swim like because your speed's already halved. So if you used your movement and your action to swim with her, you'd only be able to swim 15 feet.
Okay. I mean, she's kind of swimming like right next to me. Like, is she also like swimming with that? Would that help at all?
If you're like moving her on your turn, it's kind of like if you were to try to drag somebody, you're using you're basically having your movement speed trying to drag them. It's the same in the water.
It's worse.
Okay. Where we are, like, how deep is the water?
Your feet
Like,
can't touch.
would we be able to like stand?
No,
as
not
we got
quite.
closer?
Not quite. Once you got to, like, it's a pretty sharp drop off, but like once you get to say like here, you'd be able to start standing.
Where? I didn't see the ping.
Did that show up?
No, I think you're on the wrong layer.
Oh, damn it. There.
There we go.
It's over there. Okay. Because I have an idea, but it's a
Ideas
bad
are
one.
dangerous.
Ideas are very dangerous, and this one is probably very reckless as well, but...
Do it.
Okay, can, Anderson just gonna quickly whisper to Irina, do you trust me?
Just between flailing, you can just barely make out a yes.
You're like whispering, and she's just like, ah!
She's just trying to get to shore.
I've seen Aladdin. I know how this goes.
I can show you the world.
Okay.
Toss her.
I will use my
Like a salad.
My movement to kind of like push her along with me. So a quarter. That's like I can move there, I think, and her right alongside me. And Anderson's just gonna quickly say, "Look, I ain't gonna hurt you. I'm gonna pretend like I will. If Strahd comes over here. You're gonna be bait, and I'm sorry."
Is it specifically that kind? Sorry.
What? She just says, like, shocked. She is starting to lose a little bit of trust in the situation.
just
make a persuasion check.
Okay. Ooh, persuasion. Here we go.
Okay. She's still extremely confused, but she seems at least somewhat understanding of the situation. At the end of your turn, does that end your turn, I should ask?
So I pretty much use my action then, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Like with that conversation?
Yeah. And the movement? Yeah.
And the movement, okay. Yeah, there's not really a whole lot else I can do.
Alrighty. Strahd, another 40 feet closer. Now about 100 feet away. One more action, he'll be on the map for you to see. What do you do, Ira?
I was holding that action. Would that have ever gone off during that?
She never went underwater.
Okay. I'll go ahead and cast it anyway.
Okay. And what is this silent image?
Yeah. I guess I've never seen Esmeralda, and probably not have been close enough to kind of get the details of them.
No,
but I'll make it seem like a Vistani woman is on the shore that kind of like vaguely looks like her.
Okay.
Just so that the spell, like, otherwise I'm going to drop it. And she's invisible right now, right?
She was on the other side of the shore when she went invisible, which was 300 feet away. So, I mean, you could make a silent image of a Vistani woman, probably not bearing...
Never mind. I'll just drop the spell slot. It doesn't go off. And I'll prepare to cast Invisibility on Irina when she gets up to the shore. And I will move into the water.
Okay.
So when she gets close enough, I will cast that on her.
Alrighty. The tiger runs around to Strahd moves using his second legendary action of the round. He is now on the map, 60 feet away.
Oh boy.
Tiger moves closer. Rictavio's turn.
Dude, my hand is shaking.
Yeah, I am terrified right now.
This was not on my to-do list today.
I don't think it was on anyone's to-do list today.
I did not expect this.
No.
You can, as Rictavio gets a little bit closer to the water, he stops and grabs his cane and pulls his sword out from it, holds it up to his face, says a silent prayer. And you can see, like, an aura of protection around him. Don't know the nature of the spell, but you can tell that there is some sort of protective force on him now. Asterius, it's your turn.
Wow. Interesting.
Strahd is now 60 feet away, and you can see, looking across the water as he's getting closer, hovering probably about 20 feet above the water, just grinning.
Grinning. Okay.
He got his ass kicked by Esmeralda. He shouldn't be happy.
Okay. Let's see. The name of the game. Kill Strahd, but to stop Strahd from being able to get her. It's a really hard game. I think what I'll do to start, one, being hit by the equivalent of the grenade is telling me to spread the fuck apart, so I'm gonna move away here. Two, he's about 65 feet away. Let's see. Guiding Bolt is 120, and so is Scorching Ray. Hopefully these spells up. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do for now. Luckily, Sanctuary should still be up, from what I understand. It's about a duration of a minute. It's not concentration. It was a bonus action. And on this turn, I think what I'm going to do is... Fuck it, I'll just Guiding Bolt him.
Okay.
I'll go for it. That at least gives something to everyone else in this
rocks.
case. Let's see how much this holy rock hurts.
We're such anarchists.
That is going to be...
Bring down the establishment.
I will cast it at second level, I'll say.
I hope you hit.
I hope too, which is why I'm not burning a really high spell slot.
Right.
We'll see what happens. It's an 18.
18 hits. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Okay.
Yo.
That is 24 points of radiant damage.
Alrighty.
24?
Yep, second level. Oh no, sorry. I thought the 2 was damage. Never mind. It's 22. I'm confused by the boxes. But yeah, 22 points of radiant damage, and I'll spend the rest of my movement moving like right there, away from that. But I think I'll be down on the riverbank here. Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Alrighty.
That will be my turn.
Does Strahd need a con check?
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, does he have
does from
spell?
Yeah, it's fly.
Oh shit, you're right. I thought he just had that because he's Strahd.
No, I want to
Cool.
see him get wet.
Fuck, I should have done Scorching Ray then.
Oh, that didn't. I don't know why. I'm rolling from D&D Beyond, and it didn't. I rolled a 15, so that is more than half of the damage, which is 11.
Yeah.
So he saves, but he takes
22, and now anyone who attacks him before the end of my next turn has advantage. He's now glowing in a very dim orange amber glow.
Already.
Is it the next attack that hits him, or is it all attacks until the next round?
It is the next attack. Which means only the next attack, not all attacks.
So I have fudged up.
Okay.
And I thought Fly's movement speed was 40. It is 60.
Oh.
Okay, he could have been playing with us. It's fine.
He could have been playing with us, yeah.
Now he's not. He's getting hit.
Now he's angry.
He is going to use legendary action
Yeah.
Get to about right there.
Oh boy. Okay.
Oh, that's not okay.
Well,
Panton, it is your
adults.
turn.
Okay. I'm gonna
Hurt.
die here.
So,
Actually, I take that back. You'd go right there.
Okay, of course. Okay, Mr. Strahd. Whatever you
Hey.
say, Mr. Strahd.
I'm happy with that because Panton was going to upcast Chromatic Orb at him at level 3
With advantage.
with advantage.
With advantage.
And oh bloody hell, that's got to show up somewhere. Come on, show me. Here we go. Yes. Good old cold damage. Let me
Sweet
roll that
Lord.
one more time. Hold on, let me roll that one more time. See if I actually get
Hold
a crit
on.
on that bad boy.
Hold on. As you start to cast the 3rd level spell, counter spells.
He's out of range to counter spell.
Is he really?
60 feet.
60 feet.
60 feet, and I'm
F.
75.
All right, yeah. Go for it.
Go.
Good call. Good call.
Very.
Let's
Ooh,
go.
I've gotten burned once by that. A different
Yeah.
campaign. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
26 hits for 24 points of
wait.
cold
Okay.
damage.
Oh, we're fine. Yeah.
Is that?
Ignore the
Make sure
second
I
one.
didn't
It was
crit.
the advantage.
Yeah.
Yes.
Feels nice to be on the other side when that happens for once.
Right, Simon,
so-
right?
Hmm.
Counterspelling healer.
I did not. Well, no, I did do such thing. I'm not going to deny that. Am I kidding?
Okay, so
I'm a cruel
smack
motherfucker.
him right in the chest, and I don't like it. So, let me give you one of these. Okay, there we go. And
You guys are just gonna have to trust me. I'm using a slightly modified version of Strahd on the D&D Beyond website.
Okay.
And for whatever reason, it's not allowing me to cast the rolls via the tabletop. I'll have to fix that
That's
before
fine.
next time. But it was an 18 on the die, plus 5, so definitely meets the 24.
oh,
We trust you.
Constitution save. Gotcha. Yep. No, that's fine. And then I'm going to 5, 10, 15.
Huck the rock and run the fuck away, man. Just do what you can.
I'm gonna
That's my
stay.
plan.
Ooh, 20, 25.
well.
There we go. I'm kind of hidden behind the building a little bit.
Serious though, someone has to run distraction.
Alrighty.
And turn.
Alrighty.
All right.
It is now Irina's turn. She is going to complete the rest of the swim, getting close enough to Ira for him to be able to cast invisibility on her from his held action. That is what you still wanted to do, correct?
Correct.
Alright. She is now invisible. But you can still feel her. Thank you. Hear that under her breath. And I guess that ends her turn.
I
It
can
is-
use her action to run more. Run more.
Dash, motherfucker, dash.
Yeah, I guess she 15. Yeah, you're right. She definitely would. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay.
Get in that fucking house.
Well, then invisibility ends, but then he can't cast magic.
Then he
so.
can't go in there.
Alrighty. Strahd is going
Strahd.
to fly, land onto the ground,
All right.
smiles. This is going to be fun. And he disappears.
Oh, fuck you!
Damn it!
Of course he does.
You bastard!
Okay. This complicates more things.
What's the highest passive perception? 20?
My passive perception is a let's see here, 20. Yeah, 20
Okay.
on the dot.
All right. Looking around, you don't see any sign of him.
Okay. Okay.
Honora, it
Well,
is your turn.
I'm gonna.
You can't necessarily see where he's at anyways because you're about 10 feet below.
Yeah, it
Right.
makes sense. It makes sense.
It's
But I got
totally
an
fine.
idea of where he
I'm gonna run where I thought he was, or
Mhm.
in the general vicinity of where I thought he landed. I'm gonna go ahead and cast protection from good and evil on myself,
Okay.
and I'm gonna just coward, fight me, you coward.
Okay.
Famous last words.
Yep. I'm just trying to distract him enough to keep Irina safe.
Temperance, it's now your turn.
Yeah, this really messes with my rock hucking.
I think it's just an advantage, isn't it?
I mean, if you don't.
Huck rocks anywhere. I am going to cast Mage Armor on myself. I'm bringing my armor up to 14 from 12.
Okay.
Yay!
That helps.
Yay! And then I guess I'm just gonna run towards the tower, not into the tower, but like.
Get in the fucking tower.
Seems like a good idea.
Okay.
And I guess that's my turn. I don't know what to do now that Strahd's invisible.
I do.
Alrighty.
That hurt.
I don't know why this doesn't allow me to frickin' roll. It's so annoying. Alright, I guess for this attack I'll just use the one that's on the...
He fucking spent a legendary action to swing.
What a
yes,
nerd.
he is going to use a legendary action to make an unarmed strike towards Honora.
He gets disadvantage, so he misses.
No,
He technically gets it's normal because he is invisible and so
He still misses.
yeah, regardless he still misses.
Regardless.
You feel just the hair move, just the gust of some unseen force swooshing by you, and that that'll end his legendary action. Anderson, it is now your turn out in the middle of the water.
Okay, I think 15 feet. Yeah, that gets
I'm
me
good.
sure.
Can I, as a reaction, yell, "He's in front of me"?
Yeah.
Okay.
So question:
Mm-hmm.
with the Mace of Terror to do the frightened condition effect, do I need to see?
I'll have to look at the... I'll have to look at it real quick.
Yeah, no problem.
Do you wanna... Can you link it, possibly?
I think I can. Yeah, let's. Yeah. There it is.
Alright, you can use an action to expend one charge, release a wave of terror. Each creature of your choice on a 30-foot radius. It doesn't say one that you see. It just says a creature of your choice within a 30-foot radius.
So I know with what Honora said, I know he's in front of Honora, and that's definitely within 30 feet.
Okay.
So Anderson's gonna take out like the Mace of Terror, and just this like sound wave kind of booms out from it, and I'm targeting just Strahd.
Okay. He is going to use a legendary resistance to
That fucking nerd.
Hey, that's really good. That means he failed. So.
Or that he
One.
can be frightened.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the bigger thing I'm noticing here.
Right. Well, that's my move.
I lied. He actually does have that condition immunity. He cannot be frightened.
Oh no. That is unfortunate.
Yeah.
Right. I figured he did because he's undead, and undead
Yep.
usually can't be frightened. But
Yep. It was in a weird spot on this custom Strahd template.
they made him a CR10 instead of a CR7.
Yeah, basically. I knew you guys would need something a little bit better.
Yeah, that's my move, and I've got nothing left.
Alrighty.
Who's terrified? I'm terrified. Who's terrified?
Ira, it is now your turn.
Oh, is it greater invisibility that he casts then? Okay. Damn it.
Okay.
I'm going to move across this way.
Saber-tooth tiger, please.
Bonus action dash. And I think I'm just gonna wait. You know, I'm gonna also run even further. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm gonna wait for signs of Irina to make sure that she's safe.
Okay.
That's all.
Looks like you're running away.
Alrighty. The saber-toothed tiger is now frantically sniffing, smelling around the ground, searching. It is now Rictavio's turn, and he has his cane sword out at his side. I know you're here. Leave the girl alone. Come for me.
You dispel it?
Dispel what?
Magic.
That's what he says. No, that's what he says. Dispel what?
And as he goes to take a step forward, he is going to suffer an attack of opportunity.
Oh.
Oh.
I don't like that.
Oh.
Oh, damn.
That's
And-
fuck.
What is that? 22. And as he gets slashed in the back, he lets out an audible cry and kind of drops down to one knee, swinging violently with his sword, turning around to the other side. Trying to think. Still having movement left. He is going to step back to where he came, and he is going to wildly attack with his cane sword.
You got this, old man. One old man to another. We got this. Old fart, solid damn.
Missing, unfortunately.
Damn, I believed in you, man.
Asterius, it is now your turn.
Speaking of old fart, I think Asterius is going to move up here. And upon seeing that his adversary is invisible, is going to...
So...
Uh-huh.
Because he's attacked, and
Yeah.
he has not really used any sort of bonus action or anything to hide, even though he is still invisible, you generally know his location.
Where is his general location right
there,
now?
yep.
Right where? Right there?
Yeah,
Okay,
right
yeah,
where it's
that's
pinging.
what I assumed. I just wanted to make sure. Word. Okay. All right.
You can just barely see the grass kind of shuffling. Yeah.
Then from Asterius's hand, like ash from a
Legendary
forge.
actions make that fucked.
Yeah, like ashes from a forge. I want to cast Fairy Fire.
Yes! Please
And
fail.
I want to drop it right on. Well, no, like, he just doesn't benefit for being invisible.
Right, but he's got to make a save.
Does he have to make a save for that part? Because that's a whole other fucking.
Yeah, he has to fail the deck save, I think.
All right, well, we'll see what happens.
Saving throw.
Either way, I'm dropping
What's
it right
your
there.
what's your
What's my save?
yeah, I'll fuck.
Save.
It's a 24 total.
Oh, that passes.
Yeah, it was a natural 20 on the die.
Well, that'll do it.
Yeah.
Word. I totally thought that second paragraph was independent of it. Against an effective creature, that's fair. Any effective creature. Okay, I didn't read through that fully. Oh well.
I mean, it's a good plan, and you should keep trying, but his deck's
I
Go
am
up, though.
half dead. I could, but there is a very likely chance that I die.
It's a risk we all take.
We all die.
Or I can just boogie back to the tower. I'm trying to think about what Asterius would do here.
I can make a medicine check with the Gigglefoot if you go
Under. Because it has healing properties now. That's canon.
Yeah.
Iris suspects that there is. The studies haven't come through yet, but he's pretty sure.
Well, either way, it's a free action. He points out like the general sort of location. Just shouts it out. My voice is kind of losing itself right now, so I don't want to shout it out myself. And
Is that on your turn?
Move to here, and that will end my turn.
Alrighty. He is going to use a legendary action to move.
This is a legendary
you should have told us that.
motherfucker.
Okay, that's not so
I mean, you can see it because he has to attempt to hide now that you kind of know his general direction, and he can't.
On the other
hide
hand, if he knows
on his
Asterius
turn.
can see him, which you just kind of revealed doing a fuck all spell, if Asterius goes down, y'all fucked, because then he doesn't have to say.
Panton, it's now your turn.
Too high up the stealth one. Ugh.
Enter it, baby.
Oh, fuck off, you. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Yeah.
Oh, no attack of opportunity? That's okay. 25.
No, he already used it this round, remember?
Yeah.
Against Rictavio.
Yep.
God bless it. Okay, that's good. Shit. Fuckity fuck. I have no idea where he's at, so. Fuck. And I'm just gonna go sword burst.
What's the radius on that?
That's
5
only
foot.
5 feet.
Okay. Just you flavor it as snowballs, right? Or do you know?
No, it's actually
this
it's actually little daggers
Oh,
instead of swords.
okay. Yeah. Small
You hear
daggers fly out in all directions, and they don't seem to land. They don't find purchase on anything.
I don't like this. I can't see him. Okay. And I'm going to shout out, I don't know what to do!
Alrighty.
The tower!
Get
Aim to the
inside.
tower!
Irina takes her turn, is continuing to move. It is now Strahd's turn. Panton, you hear whisper in your ear. So we meet again. And he is going to make
Why'd you have to go so far away from me?
multiple attacks.
Fuck you!
16 to hit.
Shield reaction.
Okay. $28 to hit.
Oh god.
That beats your shield still, right?
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah.
Alright. You take
Oh.
12 points of slashing and 18 points necrotic damage.
30 points of damage.
Ooh.
He is going to bonus action hide, which he successfully does. Alrighty, and he is now nowhere to be seen.
Ow!
You hear Panton scream from the Honora. It's your turn.
Yep. I have to book it. All right, so I will use my action to dash. And go 50 feet, right?
Yep.
Panton, are you okay? What's going on?
As you see a massive cut across, I guess, Panton's side?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, pick
But-
on a little one. I see how you are, you coward. That's my turn.
That ends your turn.
Yeah.
How long does your what do you have? Good and evil?
Protection? Yeah.
A minute, I think.
Okay.
So 10 rounds.
Okay.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
10
Wow.
minutes, so 100 rounds.
Strahd is going to use a legendary action to bite you.
Ooh.
Nope.
It does not. As you call him a coward, it gets the best of him and he lunges out, attempting to bite. And just as you feel the air shifting around you, you turn and it kind of hits his jaw off of your shoulder plate. But you now are aware of his location. Temperance.
Can Temperance see what just happened, also being made aware of his location?
Sure. Yeah.
Cool. In that case, I'm gonna cast.
You still roll with
Witch
disadvantage.
Bolt on him? Okay, I think that's fair.
Yeah, because
but
he's
I'm gonna
hidden.
attempt to cast. Yeah. So I'll just roll it twice.
Damn it.
Yeah, 14 unfortunately misses.
Doesn't hit.
Yeah, just sails wide and just kind of streams out into the to the lake.
Oh, that was gonna be so tight. Okay. In that case, Temperance is just gonna run towards the rubble of the
Caravan that we did not explode and cannot be proven.
That way there's
There's
still
no
some
evidence to lead it back to
some
There is no
protection
evidence.
closer to the tower. No evidence. Who knows what happens?
There's
to
the
that card.
tapes.
Thank you guys for saying we.
Alrighty.
We do love you, Ira.
Anderson.
Okay, so I can hear the commotion on the
Yeah.
other side of the castle. Okay. Okay. Question numero dos. So I can't get a beat on Strahd. Do I get a beat on Irina? Like, do I roughly know where she is?
She's in the tower.
Um,
Oh, yeah, she's invisible. We don't really know now for sure.
yeah,
That's
it would be
fair.
really difficult now.
Okay. In that case, yeah, the best I can do right now is just go towards where the screaming is happening. And that's my dash, so that's my turn.
Alrighty. Ira.
I'm gonna call to Panton to use the scaffold. And where do I think he is? He's like right here, right?
Actually, he used a legendary action to move away from that location, so he's actually a little bit further away. Yeah, you can tell that he's kind of out here in this general. I'm on the wrong layer because I gotta move him. He's out in this general vicinity.
Okay. Man. I'm going to... Let's see what the range on this is. 60 feet? Okay. I'll get up on the scaffold and... come up to here and cast Silent Image of Irina peeking around the wagon over here.
Okay.
Actually, a pretty good plan.
And I'll be like, "What are you doing? Get in the tower!"
Where you putting her right there? Oh, around the back. Okay. Okay. That end your turn?
Yeah.
Alrighty. The large saber-toothed tiger comes bounding around the corner, leaping over top of the destroyed rubble. It is going to end its turn right there. It is now Rictavio's turn. What is... Rictavio is going to move, let's say right there, and he is going to cast Magic Circle.
Ooh. Good fucking one.
What is the 10-foot radius? That's not very big.
Let's see. I thought I was assuming he knew where it was, but
where's my objects? That's draw shape. What is that? There. 10-foot radius, 20-foot tall cylinder of magical energy centered on the point on the ground that you can see within range. Glowing runes appear whenever the cylinder intersects with the floor or the surface. And obviously he's going to choose undead. Creature can't willingly... Right. Creature can't willingly enter the cylinder by non-magical means. If the creature tries to use teleportation or interplanar travel to do so, it must first succeed on a charisma saving throw.
Which we know Strahd does not have a lot of.
Alrighty, and that ends his turn. And he just kind of says to the two of you, "Stay within the runes." And that ends his turn. Asterius, you can see this magical sphere erupt from the ground, surrounding some of your companions. What do you do way back there?
Yeah, now that I'm all the way over here, I'm gonna cast... I'm just weighing two different choices of what I can do here. I'm gonna cast Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
So that is a 15-foot area on myself. I'm gonna go up through this way. I'll go there. Go ahead and hit this button so it marks that off on my character sheet. Casted. That's... I think that's my turn.
Alrighty, let's put a 15-foot aura on you real quick. That way I know. 15-foot radius, circle. We'll make it yellow. There we go. Alrighty. That ends your turn?
Yep, that will end my turn.
Alrighty, Panton, it's your turn.
Alright, I can't see the aura on Asterius. Is that alright?
Yeah, that's fine. It only needs to really be me that sees it.
Okay. Oh, fuckity, fuck. Wow, that hurt. Alright, I'm gonna come up to that, and I'm gonna hesitate for a second. I'm gonna dive in.
Yeah, you're able to successfully go through. You are not undead.
No, it's good to know. We had questions.
Yeah.
And I am going to hold. Oh, shit. Oh my god. I'm going to hold a second level spell. Snowball Swarm.
Okay.
And if I see anything that causes any sort of interaction with the magic circle, I will cast it at that. I will
Okay.
cast it right behind it, actually.
Okay.
Just do not injure any of my allies.
Does that end your turn? Yeah, I
Yep.
guess it would end your turn. Alrighty. It's at this point that you feel an invisible creature thing kind of brushing up against you, heading in towards the tower.
You're gonna see if you can touch that butt, aren't you? See who it is.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try. Oh, I am so sorry, Honora. Did not expect that. So then the snowball's gonna go right over there.
Okay, what is it? Dexterity saving throw?
It is a dex save, yes.
It hits me too.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's 5 feet.
Okay.
5 feet from the center point.
I'll use my reaction for my sentinel on my shield. So.
It doesn't go through walls, so.
This isn't like it would.
Oh
penetrate.
shit!
You
Just hit Irina.
silly Billy.
Oh wait. Well, no, because I said it would interact with the shield, so it wouldn't work then.
It's a magical barrier, not a real barrier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's.
Because my assumption with holding the spell is that for
Oh,
whatever
you
reason,
would've
if
thought
Strahd
that-
were to hit it. Yes,
Gotcha.
if Strahd hits it, it lights up. So if Irina's running past me, unless
You're not
she's
gonna-
undead,
No, she's not
Yeah,
undead.
I'm not
She
gonna-
makes it
I'm-
through. Okay. Alrighty. Well then we'll retcon that. That didn't actually happen, but it is now Strahd's turn. Honora, I need you to make. Where is it? I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Okay, is it a frightening effect? Because I get advantage on those.
Yes.
Okay. An 11. Not great.
Okay. As you feel something brush up against you, as what you can only assume is Irina stepping in through the door, you turn just enough to look at Panton and see him kind of jostling, being somewhat frightened by the invisible creature as everybody is on edge. And as you look at him, you see his head transforming into this monstrosity and then explode.
Oh my god, that is going to be my worst fear. You hear a strangled, cry come from Honora.
You take 4d10 points of psychic damage.
Ah,
Ooh, that's a lot.
that is a lot.
my neck hurts, guys. I'm stressing out here.
Let me see
And
if
then
I
let me
can...
make a Constitution saving throw. God damn it.
Yeah.
This is my spell too.
You now have a disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls. Well, you know what? Yeah, I guess Panton is your source of fear at this point, while you still see Panton walking as an exploded head. So while he is next to you, you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Okay, and do I need to spend my action trying to get away from him, or just the advantage while he's in my vision?
Let me look at it again. Says you can't willingly move closer to the source of the fear.
Okay.
So you don't have to run away, but you can't move closer, which is hard to get closer
Okay.
than 5 feet.
Mm-hmm.
But he is going to now use his bonus action again to hide.
Oh,
Um,
oh no.
okay. Honora, it is now your turn.
Okay, I will take a step back from Panton, and I will start screaming and sobbing.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna swing wildly like a wild animal. I'm gonna swing here, this box here, and
Okay.
then at this box.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. Go ahead and make your attacks if you want.
Okay. So an 11.
No.
And then I'll go for this box here and try to
Mhm.
hit, just swing it out.
Yeah.
And, like, you killed him. You killed him. Why did you kill him? You didn't need to kill him, you bastard. And I'm sobbing and, like, super emotional and just being reckless now.
Yeah, unfortunately, both of those miss.
It's fine. That's
Temperance.
my turn.
Temperance is just gonna run into the circle of protection, because she has no idea where Strahd is, or might be. So that's my movement.
Okay.
And then, I'm gonna do a wall of fire!
Okay.
Where?
Yeah, go ahead and...
Yeah, it's gonna be on me, isn't it?
No! Because, okay.
Do I get a save on the frighten every turn, John?
Yes.
Okay, at the end of my turn?
Let me
Ira,
look at again.
Ira, is this your mirror image or am I?
It's my mirror. It's
Okay.
my silent image.
Your silent image, sorry. Yeah, not mirror image. I wish I had mirror image right now.
At the end of each of the target's turn before the spell ends, the target must succeed on Wisdom saving throw. The duration is 1 minute.
Okay, so I did not succeed.
I'm gonna put the fire on this side of the circle. Because it goes way, way longer. I'm having a hard time making the
Okay.
Tickle to
Yeah,
What's
can you
the...
make it have angles, or is it just a straight line?
You can either make it a straight line or a circle.
I thought you could make it have angles.
I'd like to make it do like a semicircle, but it doesn't say I can do that necessarily.
What's the...
I'll
share it with everyone.
You can make the wall 60 feet long, 20 feet high, 1 foot thick, or a ringed wall and 20 foot in diameter. The wall is opaque.
Yeah.
Let's see.
There's 20
So-
feet
Yeah.
into the tower.
Yeah, you would have to angle it. Is the best you can do. You can't actually bit by bit place it down. It looks like.
I mean, basically, you're... yeah.
Yeah, so if it's like 60 foot long, you're like cutting off. If you want to make it 60 foot long, I guess you could cut out all of that.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Sorry, Ira.
He's going up the scaffolding.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I think that's the best move that Temperance can make. Oh, come on, laptop. Draw the thingy.
I got it. I drew it on there.
Okay.
It might not be on the right layer. Let me... there we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that looks nice. That looks much better than what I could do.
Okay.
And then everything on the opposite side, not within the circle, but the other side. That's the side that's.
And it's
Bernie.
it's 20 foot high. You said.
Yep.
Okay. Alrighty. Anderson, it's now your turn.
Okay, so Strahd is invisible. Do I know roughly where he is?
What's your passive perception?
14.
No.
Okay. This is going well.
You have absolutely no idea where he is at.
Alright. And he's gonna come to the edge of the barrier. And he's gonna just goat Strahd a little bit, just say, "Come on! Round 2, let's go!" And I'm gonna hold my action. If I notice him or if he tries to attack me, I'm whack him with the mace.
Alrighty.
Amazing how confident we have the invisible ring to make sure he can't actually smack us if we step back.
Yep.
At
Be
the end
confident
of
even without the ring.
I'm sure.
at the end of your turn, he is going to use legendary action to make an attack on Ira.
Ooh.
So
Oh.
where to go?
He's all the way over there now? Come on.
And he makes it with advantage.
Oh no, Ira.
This is invisible
That's not
now.
good.
10, 17
How many
plus
rounds have we
7,
gone?
I think this is the
24.
third or fourth.
That's 34.
You want to scroll back up? Because he's got it for
So,
six rounds.
uncanny dodge.
You have
Am
to
I
see
able to
it.
do that? I have to be able to see him.
You have to see for uncanny dodge, yeah.
Okay.
I thought we had an understanding. I guess we do not. And that will... it is now your turn, actually, Ira. And you now know where he's at. Let me... While we're doing that, let me scroll up and kind of get an understanding, because I definitely don't want to miss out on the chance with the greater invisibility missing its 6 rounds. But you can act.
So how does he like claws me basically?
Yeah, he claws you.
Okay.
You feel his sharp claws dig into your abdomen. You cannot see him, but you definitely feel it.
This is not the way. You slaughter a town.
I do as
Jeez.
I must.
She'll see you as a monster. You're only proving her brother's point.
Talk anymore and it'll be in action.
Okay. I'll disengage and fall back into the tower.
Okay.
And then let's see. I'm on the top floor. The elevator's at the bottom, right? What's my
Yeah.
health at? 11?
Good.
I really only have one of those. Shit.
Fly.
Fireball. It's invisibility. Whatever that fear thing was.
Phantasmal force.
I will try to kind of use like acrobatics to try to slide down the chain.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and make a check.
Could be better, could be worse.
You can make it.
Oh shit, sorry, hold on. 14? Yeah, I'd say you're safe to do so. It wouldn't be that difficult of a task.
Okay, do I see anybody as I'm sliding down the chain?
You would think that the magic would go off the moment she went into the tower.
She hasn't crossed the threshold yet. She's
Yeah.
standing right in between. She's standing right next to Panton still. But no, you don't see anybody yet.
But the silent image would go away, I guess.
Well, because you lose sight of it.
Well, because I'm in the tower, right?
I don't know how that would work.
Would any ongoing magical effect that's going on outside the tower disappear?
Is it a
once I enter?
concentration spell?
I'm pretty sure it is. I mean, I would have to make a concentration check anyway, which I doubt I'd pass.
Yeah, it's a fair point.
Yeah.
Well,
it
just
is.
go ahead and do your constitution checks because she'd have done it before you got in power anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, it's gone.
That's moot.
And I'll just kind of like limp forward. Oh. Pardon me. He's upstairs, and I'll kind of fall over.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely brush by an unseen figure as you stumble outside. That ends your turn.
Big ass cat.
Has not rolled for shit.
Yeah, this cat's kind of useless so far. He just left through the fucking wall fire. Goddamn.
No, it's not gonna do that. Yeah, it goes up to it and just kind of fucking doesn't know what it's doing. Rictavio is going to escape inside the tower, and as he walks by, get inside the tower, please, hurry. Hurry, he can't enter. That ends his turn.
The
Would've been
magic
nice to
circle go out as soon as he goes in.
No,
You
we
what?
close the door, and then either it's just stupid dance or he summons a blue dragon to fight.
That, yeah, I want to see
Strahd
Strahd
versus
down.
the blue dragon, right? Let's do it.
All right, Asterius, what do you do?
Okay. You didn't slap my ass.
Not yet.
Not yet, but I have just enough movement from what I can tell to squeeze in right here.
Okay.
Fucking skidding to there.
And
And
do you
I
do
will
anything with an action?
Absolutely. I am going to cast a 2nd level Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
Like to not die, please. 13. Could be more, but I will take it here. I need to start fucking preparing Prayer of Healing. Good lord.
That ends your turn, Panton. It's now your turn.
Alright,
I
so
was-
I'm assuming...
Oh, what were you
no-
gonna say? No, go ahead.
I was just gonna. No, never mind. I'm not gonna do it given where we're at in combat. It's my bad.
You sure?
Bad. Go ahead. Yeah, I'm fine. I would like to not waste any more spell slots if I can.
Okay. All right, Panton.
I'm assuming nothing interacted with the magic circle, so I lose my 2nd level spell slot.
Yeah, nothing has interacted with it.
Asterius is undead.
Bitch.
Did I hit him at all with my... No, probably not.
Yeah, he's on the...
Ira. Yeah. So, fine by me.
I
Fine.
hate doing this. 10, 15 feet. I'm in.
Okay.
And Honora, you see this headless body of Panton just wander into the magic circle, or into the tower. Does the fear effect drop off of me once I enter in there?
No, because it's on me.
Still see my
Yeah,
head?
it wasn't on you.
Okay, gotcha.
Probably see Ira's mangled body now.
I'm sure everybody's overdue for a break. I know that I am. Let's go ahead and take a quick 5-er.
All right.
Can you guys do that?
Alright.
I already took one.
Sure.
Sounds good.
Let me grab some food.
I took one when combat wasn't my turn.
Oh my god.
I love drinking tea during the sessions, but boy, do I have to run to the loo very frequently.
Well, now's your time.
Oh, well. I already did it twice. I'm good now.
When it's not your turn, and see the cool thing about my headphones is they're wireless, so I can mute it and then listen while I go do other things.
That is
It's
nice.
very nice.
So Ira, on Thursdays, it's you and me, huh? The other two don't talk at all.
What do you mean?
I think Todd and Quincy are the most quiet players I think I've ever played with.
Oh. I thought Todd did a lot that last session.
I felt like he just sat there and kind of waited for things to happen to him.
John definitely got stuff. It felt like John was like trying to move stuff along to get to the place.
Well, he wanted us to kill those rats, and you refused.
Yes. Well, that was a very personal. Yeah. I have a personal history with rats.
Yeah, I could tell you were very invested in not killing all the rats.
Oh, I wanted to kill all the rats, but in the most efficient way possible.
We spent
using
45 minutes
techniques that I have
trying to
learned.
gather a rat swarm to take it off the ship to dump it in the water, and it never worked.
That's because it's a swarm. Like, ever since I have interacted with a swarm and I've ran swarms in campaigns, I've always come to learn, wow, these things fucking suck to deal with.
Yeah.
It's even worse in 3.5 in Pathfinder.
But
where
it's
they're
not
just
like if they're in a box and you close off the box.
Yeah, you just got a box of rats.
You got a box of rats. And I mean, the wood was treated. Maybe we could have cast a bonfire in the box on the ship.
Maybe.
In my Saturday game,
But we won. We're fine.
My Saturday game, they were asking for just random magical items that this random NPC, essentially, who owns like a trading emporium, would have. He said, sure. And I think I already mentioned it, but in the vein of rats, there is the bag of infinite rats that I gave them. Which, we haven't ran that game in a bit, but I imagine once we get back to it, boy, that's going to be disastrous. But that'll be...
Now that you have a flushable toilet, man.
Yeah, now that I have a flushable toilet, tomorrow the bathroom is done. Like, cool. The bathroom is going to be done, the walls are going to be up, the tiles are going to be in place. I will have a fucking shower within my own home. By God, I will. I'll be able to finally fucking relax, and it'll be just in time because fucking Christmas will end on this Saturday, so I won't be worked to the fucking bone. Nice. So I will be fucking fine.
Alrighty, jumping right back into it. Irina crosses the threshold, and immediately the invisibility dissipates from her, and she just kind of collapses, breathing heavily. Can he get in here? Oh God! And she almost faints from exhaustion, and that ends her turn. It is at this point that Strahd voluntarily drops his invisibility.
Okay, motherfucker.
You can... The wall of fire is opaque, but you can still just barely make out his existence on the other side, just in between the flickering of the flames. And as far as you know, that is the end of his turn. Honora.
Okay, so how's the fear manifesting now that Panton's inside?
I'm gonna say... that it dropped. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how that would... I'm gonna say that it dissipated. Yeah, you're no longer frightened.
Okay, so...
That makes sense.
Fucker. Messing with my head like that. Oh my God. What a coward. What a complete joke. No wonder she doesn't love you. And I'm going to just ready an action for when he attacks, because I want to provoke him, essentially.
Okay.
That's what I was planning to do if fucking he didn't show himself over with Ira.
Incompetent, impotent man. No woman will ever love you. And I'll just hold my action to attack when if he gets near me.
He's got like 6 wives.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean they love him. They're just coerced.
He can't make any of them love him.
All right, Temperance. What do you do? It's your
turn. They all
turn.
secretly hate him.
Temperance is going to stand like right before the entrance of the tower so that the wall of fire doesn't go away.
Mm-hmm.
And she what do I want to do? What do I want to do? Fun spell thing I can do.
Warlock rocks.
Warlock rocks. You're a warlock. That's what you got.
There's always, now that you can see him, there's always warlock rocks. Yeah, I'm gonna do some warlock rocks.
It's really your go-to, honestly.
It's a good choice. It's not a bad choice.
Well, you've got.
I assume I can just do it through.
You're gonna have disadvantage
fire.
on the attack roll because technically the wall is opaque. So while you, it doesn't stop attacks from going through, but it's like
Harder to aim.
yeah, it's harder to aim.
You're shooting through like fucking really treated glass, essentially. Like
Yeah.
you're working off the shadows.
I'm down with that.
It's
These
okay.
ones, what the hell?
My ones always hit.
Yeah.
Well, you
You had disadvantage, so it
yeah, roll
misses.
twice
Wait,
again
hang
though
on,
for your
sorry.
second one.
Yeah, so
I double
roll a
that.
second attack. Yeah.
Okay.
Nope.
Damn.
Neither one of them hit, firing off 2 Eldritch blasts through the wall of fire. Both of them miss. Some of them like fracturing off as the force separates the fire just enough to where you get a clearer picture of his calm, maniacal visage. But yeah, both of the Eldritch blasts miss.
That's why you don't throw rocks through fences.
You still have movement left. What do you do?
I'm gonna stay there.
Gonna stay there? Okay.
This nice big wall of fire protecting me.
Alrighty. Anderson, it is now your turn.
Van Richten told us to get inside, yeah?
He did.
Okay. Yeah, Anderson's gonna heed his words. As just a free action, as like Anderson's like passing by Nora, he just says, "Trust me, just get inside." And he walks a little more, but as he takes a brief pause right here, and as my action, he's gonna say, "I know you can hear me. By the end of this, I'm gonna mount your head on my wall." And he steps inside.
Everyone's throwing threats, so I guess I got to. My turn.
Alrighty. Ira, it's now your turn.
I was gonna walk over here as long as Honora's still out here. We'll sit on the rubble and just kind of look forward. And I want to try to sneakily use the message spell.
To who?
Strahd.
Okay. I guess give me a stealth check.
Yeah.
Maybe Asterius is passive. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't gonna do it, buddy.
Yeah.
Please don't hurt me.
Yo, I'll take him. I'll leave. Just let me out. But take him. Like.
Yeah. What do you say to him?
I'll keep my word, but you're making it difficult. What was your plan?
He says, "This is nothing personal anymore. It is only business. I had her. Now you are in my way. Alrighty. Do you do anything else with your turn?
No, I just sit there.
Okay. Sabretooth sees its master retreating inside the tower and is going to do so as well.
You know what? Actually, after he says that, I might just walk in the tower. I'll shake my head if there's like a flickering in the flame that he can see and just walk inside.
Alrighty. Rictavio steps onto the platform. And motions people to hurry. Asterius, it's now your turn.
Quick question.
Yeah.
So obviously, his sleight of hand didn't meet my passive perception.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you.
What did I glean from that? Is my question.
You only you heard what he said. You obviously didn't hear
I did
the
not
response.
hear the other part.
Yeah.
All I heard him say then was, "I'll keep my word." Like something.
Yeah, I'll keep my word. What were you hoping to accomplish, or something along those lines?
You know, I think that might just be the straw that breaks the camel's back in this case. Because thinking about it, since Asterius has joined up, people have been shifty. He knows Panton was basically, in his mind, lying. People are just non-cooperative. Two of them want to leave, going on a wild goose chase, not wanting to elaborate further until it is just a demonstrable amount of not working together here.
Yeah.
And I don't think he chooses to direct it at anyone, like, in the party. But since everyone's sort of taking their turn shouting before going back in, he won't look at Strahd. Well, no, he will look at Strahd, I'll say. And I have one question just to make sure I get this right. Strahd had a brother, right? Was that mentioned, or am I pulling that out of my ass?
Yep, Strahd has a brother.
And Strahd killed him, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that was sort of, from what Rictavio said, was implied to be very, like, that's his biggest regret, right?
Yes. That is what you gleaned from the conversation with him, yes.
Mm-hmm.
From what Rictavio had gathered from studying journals inside of Ravenloft while Strahd was asleep, his biggest regret is just the circumstances that led to the madness that the monster he's become.
I feel like Asterius in this moment pauses the sounds of flame, battle, rushing of feet. I came here not of my own volition. I came here not as part of my journey. I came here of no choice. I set forth from home, from Neverwinter, for the sake of guiding people onto a better future, being a better person than I can. But I look around, and naught do I see but sin and duplicity. None here aspire to be better for those around themselves, but instead to watch their own skins. I tire of this. I tire of the lies, of the shifty dealings, and I tire of people not accepting who they are and how they can act to be a better person. But one thing is clear. Never have I met a man more wicked, more comically evil than the husk of a man before me. And even from what brief tales I heard, no wonder your brother will ever, ever, ever be better than you, and you will always live in his shadow.
Okay.
It's just this long-winded rant. Like, thoughts are not even cohesive. I'm saving my voice so I can't shout it at the top of my lungs, but he's essentially shouting this to the roaring winds of the fire before essentially just shoving past people and getting inside. Like, at this point, he's just done. Spell drops, obviously, because Spirit Guardians is done. Cool. That's Asterius. We'll say the action was him going off.
Yeah, going off. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely was the action.
For sure.
Panton.
I'm just gonna straight up chill in there. Is Rictavio going up? Is that his plan?
He's standing on the platform, motioning for people to get on with him.
Oh God! All right, I hate being in this tower, but I am bleeding pretty bad, so I'm going to follow Rictavio.
Alrighty.
And I'm gonna shout at Honora, "Come on, get in!"
At the end of your turn, Irina steps onto the platform, and as soon as Irina gets onto the platform, Rictavio starts the motion, and it is heading upwards. Okay. It is at this point that Honora, just on the other side of the magical circle, a circle of mist appears in Strahd. Use the bonus action Misty Step to be standing in front of you. And he is going to use a spell called Rabid Swarm. A giant swarm of bats gather around Strahd and descend upon a 90-foot cone.
Ooh.
Each creature in that area must make a DC 19 dexterity saving throw or be knocked prone and take 46 bludgeoning damage, plus 4d4 piercing damage.
Okay.
These are not magical bats, which means that they will go through the tower. I need everybody within the tower and in front.
We don't even have cover from the walls or anything?
I will say Anderson and Ira do. I'll say you can either make it no, because that's not a wall, it's just a curtain.
Okay, fair.
And you're just straight ahead. I don't know which one you would get that with.
You want to lower the DC or give it an advantage? Or
yeah, I'll say you can add a, what is it, +4 for 3/4 cover or whatever.
Something like that.
Okay.
Alright.
And it's a dex saving throw?
Dex saving throw.
John?
Yes, sir.
Oh my
Do
god.
I still have my inspiration that you
Let's
gave me
fucking
a
go.
while ago?
Yeah.
I haven't used it, so then I'm gonna use my inspiration to roll with advantage on this bad
I use
boy.
my reaction.
Okay.
It's a nat fucking 20.
If you
So
add
I'm
the
using
4
my
that you're
Dark
giving
One's own luck to
me
add
and
a
Anderson, I
D10
pass.
to that.
Nice.
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
Oh.
Still unfortunately an 18 doesn't save. You gotta beat a 19.
It.
It's
Oh,
19.
is it 19?
19 dexterity
Okay.
saving throw.
Yeah, I heard that
Yeah.
19. I'm like, I have to roll a 19 or higher.
All
I'm
right.
rolling that 20, baby.
4d6 bludgeoning damage.
And do I take half that?
If you save, you take half.
Okay.
If you fail, you take all. And 4d4 piercing damage.
I'm down.
That's 14 half.
Well, I take
Yeah.
half.
So it is a total of 29 points of damage.
So what's half that?
14.
14.
Okay.
I guess I need to roll for Rictavio.
And Irina.
And Irina.
And Irina.
And the tiger.
Rictavio saves.
Yeah.
Irina
She fails.
fails, yeah.
Tiger fails.
Not the tiger.
And Irina slumps unconscious as well. Hold on, sorry.
Fuck.
Wait, weren't they on the platform going up? Wouldn't they?
Yeah, but
It's
they
so
they
slow as
hadn't.
fuck.
Yeah, it's slow. It's
too
super
slow. Okay. Too
Um,
slow.
He is now just going to spend this time pacing back and forth in front.
Yeah.
Honora, it is
'cause
now your turn.
Oh, so you're just gonna kill her because she doesn't love you? What a twat! And I'll just go inside. Oh, and then I want to whisper loudly to Temperance.
Who's
Close the
unconscious?
door.
She's unconscious.
So it doesn't matter.
Oh, well shit, then I gotta carry her in.
Help a girl out.
Yeah. I'll spend my action.
Hold on a
trying-
second. Hold on a second.
The wall of fire drops, but
Yeah,
And the
wall
wall
of fire
fire's
drops, and I need to roll for magic circle of
Concentration for
concentration.
magic circle.
Well, he saved, so it wasn't that much, right? But that's enough for him to break
He
concentration.
would take
'cause he's-
14, so if he saved, he would take a total of 14.
So he needed to beat
needed
at least 10, and he didn't.
He needed at least, yeah. So
Yeah.
there goes magic
Get
circle.
me inside.
does that change what he does? Because then my turn
I'm
after
gonna
his?
say like he's still in that position. Yeah.
Okay.
But I will say you're still in your location, and that might change and affect what you do.
Okay. I was still about 2 squares away from him, so I'm hoping he
Yes,
doesn't have
yes.
reach.
There's no attack of opportunity there.
Yeah, so I will call him a coward again, because he's fucking pathetic. And then, yeah, I'll use my action to carry Temperance inside, or drag her inside.
Thanks.
And close the door.
And as you get through, the door does close. And I'll say, for right now, we momentarily suspend combat.
Mm.
Can I
Alright,
do
well.
a medicine check on Temperance? to see
Yeah,
if
I was gonna
stabilize her?
say. I was gonna
We
say
are still
real
going to
quick.
go through Temperance. It is now your turn. Go ahead and make a death saving throw.
It's still okay. 10 is okay.
Yes, that is a
It's
save.
10 is a save.
The lowest you can go and still pass.
If we were doing the hardcore rules, you'd have to do a 15. But we're not.
Why would you do that? Why?
Dude,
'Cause
that's
it's
no,
Strahd.
what?
Because it's Strahd. No one's busting balls.
Oh.
Who else is down?
It's
Panton.
Panton and Irene.
Woo.
Or
Okay.
Irina.
All right, Temperance. Anderson, it is now your turn.
How far
No,
up
that
is
is-
the
that's
elevator? Is it something that we can still see, or is it getting higher and higher?
It's continuing to get higher. It's probably, I don't know, 6 foot off the ground.
Well, then I don't
Each
know
floor
what's down
is 20 feet.
All right, quick question. Obviously, I can't do heal spells in here. That's just out of the question.
Mm-hmm.
So this makes it a whole lot more tense than it needs to be. First question: does it look like Rictavio is trying to stabilize anyone right now as they're on the elevator?
It does appear that he is focused on Irina right now.
Right. Then I'm
Yeah.
gonna go ahead and try and get temperance,
Okay.
if that's fine. Sure.
What do you? what
I
do
was
you
just gonna
attempt
roll medicine check to try
Okay.
and stabilize her, if that's fine.
Yeah.
Or,
Is there
But
any...
it's Anderson's turn.
Oh, I'm
Oh
sorry,
yeah,
I
it is
forgot.
Anderson's turn. Sorry.
My bad. Continue on.
Is there any chance I can get to Panton? Like, is there any chance I can get up on the elevator while it's still going up, or like, can I kind of like gently carry Panton down and try to do a medicine check on him?
I would say that, yeah, like as Panton falls unconscious, slumped over, you can see like his head and his arm kind of dangling off a little bit. So somebody probably should get a hold of him before they reach that 20-foot ceiling.
Yeah, Anderson's gonna like gently pull him down and try a medicine check to stabilize him.
Okay. All right.
Oh, that is unfortunate.
Oh.
Close.
Yeah. Unfortunately, bringing him down and still carrying his limp body, just stressed out about the situation, can't quite assess the total damage, figuring out what exactly you can do to save him. Still looking him over. Ira.
I will take out a potion of healing and give it to Panton.
Thank you.
Okay. And Panton, you receive the benefits of what is it?
2d4 plus 2.
Yeah.
Never common.
Ira, you want to roll it, or you want me to roll it?
Ira can roll it.
Come on, roll those ones, Ira.
It's been rolling pretty okay this session. I've been
Yeah,
rolling
I
that's
like
haven't
shit though.
rolled much this session.
Hey,
Hey!
Hey, you're still conscious. Beggars can't be choosers, Panton.
That was my last healing potion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Knock out any of my teeth while you did that.
Alrighty. Rictavio pulling Irina up into his lap as he's kind of kneeling down, feeling for some of the wounds, taking out some gauze from a side pocket that he has and just wrapping him around, cutting off some of the bleeding. Does a makeshift job. It's hard for anybody to really tell whether or not he succeeded. But you feel like at least he's tending to her.
Yeah, which right now, for Asterius, triage mindset, that's enough. Like, you're not trying to get him up and stable, you're trying to get him ready to go to an actual medic. Like, so, for Asterius here, he is gonna go ahead and try and stabilize Temperance then. So, I'm gonna go ahead and roll this real quick. It's a 12.
It does it. Yeah, you just gotta beat a 10.
Yeah. So gets on one knee. She just basically got bludgeoned to fuck by bats, right?
Yeah, you see so many small piercing wounds and bruises across the entirety of her
mildly
body.
singed.
Yeah.
Strahd hit a home run with those bats.
Yeah, so the basic he can do to make sure she's not actively bleeding out, any broken bones that he can identify is at least in a resting position.
Yeah.
And inside her body. And beyond that, just making sure she at least will not die. Like,
yeah. I feel everybody's Panton's awake, conscious, with 5 hit points.
Peyton's conscious. It's unclear where Irina is,
okay.
and Temperance is stable but unconscious.
Yeah, as of right now, the floor or the platform is getting past that first floor, going further up, and it is just Rictavio and Irina on it at the moment. The rest of you down in the first floor.
Ira will call up, "Careful of that open window."
No response.
Don't know if that's the most comforting thing to say right now.
Well, it's important.
It is important. It is important.
Now that Asterius is taking care of Temperance, when it gets to my turn, I do want to start grabbing rubble and putting it in front of the door and blocking any holes and anything like that we could find.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to do so. We're outside of the turn order, so if there's anything that you guys want to do, you're more than welcome to do that for now. Just going to take it to the top of the turn order in case something crazy happens.
Yeah. So yeah, essentially, I'm just gonna start to barricade and fill in any holes with the junk that is on the bottom floor.
Okay.
Anderson, he's going to wait for the elevator to come down and like pick up Temperance and try to like bring her up to Van Richten.
I'm gonna mumble, I hate feeling so trapped. Ugh, I hate
Okay.
this. This is ugh.
I'll reassure Nora that Panton is okay.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for. You know what? Here, Ira, and I'm gonna give you my potion of healing that I've been saving. Thank you for doing that. I was gonna use it, but you need this. Here, take it, and so you can have a potion of healing.
You sure?
Yeah. I mean, you used yours for Panton, so it's only right.
Are your other potions still okay?
That was the last that I have. We haven't had a chance to
Not
swap
your
that.
potion of healings.
Um,
Do you know what he's referring to?
I don't.
The 2 potions that you had, well, there were 3 at one point in time, but the 2 potions that you had pulled from...
Are my potions okay?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
they're fine.
Yeah, he didn't, my shield absorbed a lot of that damage. I'm still standing. What a stupid man.
It's at this point during your conversation you hear the scratching noise of nails on stone circling the perimeter of the tower. I know where you're at. You cannot stay in there forever.
Okay, so quick question. When
Mhm.
you're doing the dance moves to open the door, it's like clockwise, like you start with the 9 o'clock one, right? And
Well,
then
it's got lines that are drawn to...
right, but you
It's-
start with the one that's like, say it like 9
Yeah.
o'clock, and then you follow it right there.
Mhm.
Okay. So I want to say, like in a very loud whisper, hopefully loud enough for Strahd to hear, because if he could hear us, to Ira. Well, I'm glad the door's locked. I mean, as long as you start with the one at 6 o'clock, you should be fine. I want to misdirect how to open the door. Essentially lie.
Okay.
And say it loud enough that Strahd can hear, hopefully.
Ira will help her with that deception and say, "Shh."
I guess make a deception check with advantage.
I'm so good at these. I have 14.
Oh my goodness. I wish I could have made it.
Well, you should have thought of it.
Just continuing to hear the nails. And just at this point, once he gets to the northern portion of the tower, the walls blocking enough of his voice as he's talking under his breath, low enough that it's almost inaudible. Like you can't hear what he's saying, but you know that he's mumbling under his breath.
Can we try to go over and hear?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. Anderson's curious. He wants to hear what Strahd is saying.
Okay.
I'm worried he's scratching runes into the building.
That's where I'm at.
Runes.
Ruins, yes, into the ruins.
Runes into the ruins.
I want to investigate this ground. If everybody's going to do that, then I'm going to investigate the ground floor for any other ways in or out.
Okay.
God, if there was a tunnel, that would be lovely.
Yeah, go ahead and make an
You got
investigation
a
check.
shovel?
As he's doing this, Anderson will just say, "Hey, Strahd." Do I hear an answer back?
Impudent bastard.
Yes, little picky.
You know, I'm curious. What are the rough dimensions of your head? Asking for a friend.
Why don't you come outside and measure for yourself?
Oh, in due time, friend. In due time.
They say there's no time like the present.
Oh yeah, you can taunt big when you're invisible, you big bat. Can't even fight like a real man.
No response.
Myra will just shake his head and continue his investigation.
You don't find anything. Some of the stone tiles kind of pull up to reveal the gravel that was laid as part of the foundation underneath of it. But it doesn't appear that there's any sort of extra escape route. The tower was basically built as a defense.
It's built as defense in the middle of a fucking lake.
Yeah.
So, like, our options are limited.
What kind of twat fights invisibly? Ugh. What a coward. Ranting. I'm just having a little rant fit in the corner about his fighting style and how fucking cheese it was.
It's at this point you see the platform starting to head back down. It's about halfway. You start to hear it. Realizing the chains have now changed direction a little while ago as you hear the of the platform going up, eventually realizing that it is on its way back down.
Is there anybody on it or no?
Nope.
Okay.
I mean, it's hard for you to tell. It's still 40 feet, and you're looking at it directly from below. But I think it would be safe to assume that there's nobody on it.
Yeah, I will give a sidelong glance to Asterius and say, "Good speech."
They're not sneaking.
The duplicity, you're right, the brother is a sore spot for him. He's lost. It's too much time.
You'll have to forgive me, my emotions got the better of me.
It's all right. I mean, that might help you understand where he's coming from. You'd think that somebody with so much time would have learned how to be more patient, but he just wants her, even if it's...
When I left Neverwinter, I did it for the sake of making sure the youth of this generation can grow up and help fix the mistakes that mine did. I am not a good person. I'm never going to be a good person. But when I set out, never in the wildest days, in my most vivid of dreams, but I've imagined to meet a man more shallow, more broken, and more cowardice than Count von Strahd. Never have I met a man, a murderer, more afraid to stare at himself in the mirror and understand that what he did is irreversible.
Well, maybe that's the problem, is I think he does understand that it's irreversible. But
Maybe
he
he
just
does.
keeps going.
True. Maybe he does. Maybe he doesn't. But in my eyes, in the eyes of Helm, we're past that point. Judgment must be enacted. He's endangered the community. He's endangered people. He's endangered and killed many. This is fact.
You hear the rapping of a nail onto the stone wall. Excuse me, I've calmed down quite a bit now. Could I come in, perhaps? Maybe we could talk this over.
How about we just talk like this?
But
So
if
as the
you...
platform gets down, I will take the injured and put them on the platform and help them to go back up to the top.
Okay.
His friend.
Help Panton, and then carry Temperance and put her on the platform. Carry
You
her
must
upstairs.
understand we're tending to our wounded.
Including Irina.
We are handling a crisis. If you wish to speak, then you may speak, but we will do so through this wall. This is non-negotiable. Our ears are open.
You hear a loud thud against the side of a wall. Clattering of stone against stone. And again. And again. As it appears that he's just picking up large stones and just throwing them at the wall.
I think he's having a temper tantrum.
When you're done having your fit, our ears are still open. I did not expect the Count to be a child.
I will be here waiting for when you come out.
Then wait. May the powerful Baron rest on his laurels outside in the middle of a lake, waiting for the wounded to come out of a tower he can't even enter. How brave and mighty of you.
No response.
You must forgive my disposition, but the first time we met, you threw a fireball at me. That doesn't tend to get the right foot forward. Perhaps, if you were more sociable, the outcome of speaking face to face would be more apparent.
You should ask your companions what it's like to be on my sociable side when I invite them into my home, have a lovely meal, friendly discussion, and they disobey my one request. A guest in my home.
Funny you mention that, because I'm inclined to understand where you're coming from. I understand that they've been nothing but odd, nothing curious. And if I walked a different walk and never ended up here, I may have not bothered to interact with any of them at all. But right now, we are brothers in arms, brothers and sisters in arms, currently trying to deal with the threat that is outside of our door. I would ask you for your word if you were not to harm one of us, if we were to step outside and speak face to face. We step outside, you do not come in. But as of right now, I do not know if I can trust that word.
There is only one person in there that I seek. The rest of you I could care less. You are just standing in my way. Give me Irina. Do not follow. Allow me to take her to my castle. Allow me to make her my bride.
Of the question.
What happens after? What do you mean, make her your bride? What'll happen then?
You've met my other wives, yes? At
Yes.
dinner.
The joyful ones, yes.
She will live with me for all eternity.
I've been to a few weddings, but I tend to drink a little bit too much at them. How does the ceremony go in Barovia? When you say make her your bride, that's just something you can do? Doesn't she have some say in it?
Of course she does, but give me a moment to have her in my castle, treat her with the hospitalities that I am able to offer. She will come around. She will realize that I am not the monster that you all make me out to be.
What makes you think this time is going to be different from all the other ones we've been told about?
Go ahead,
and
Anderson.
don't forget how you brainwashed her last time we met.
It was not brainwashing. It was convincing.
With a spell, brainwashing.
Do not try to act like you have never used some of your personal charm or abilities to aid you in any way, shape, or form.
Do not use magic to get people to fall in love with me. That is different.
You are not as handsome and charismatic as I am. It just comes naturally.
Through spells, I guess, yes. I'm sure it could work for anyone then.
As for why I think it will be different than all the rest,
it won't.
I don't. But I must try. It is all I live for.
So you doom yourself and live in a cycle?
I've tried death. There is no escape. The dark powers that bind me here, they do not let me die. I could stand here and allow you to slay me. Right now. But that will not end the suffering. It never ends. So allow me to have my one desire, and I will leave the rest of Barovia to their own devices. Rule over this like a just king. Allow them to harvest crops, feed, live a more normal life. I cannot get rid of the darkness that haunts me as well. But I can allow them to not live under fear. I just want her. That is all.
But how long will that last? And
see, if
this has been a cycle, I assume you've succeeded before.
Never.
It's hard for me. Never.
Unfortunately, no. Something, someone, sometimes I miss her entire life cycle by sleeping.
Do you think Your actions of slaughtering a village, of sending monsters to her home, scaring her adopted father to death, are the type of things that will win her heart.
It is beyond that now.
That is unfortunate.
So you wish to claim her, to take her as possession, a conquest, to bring her back to your castle until she falls in love with you?
Indeed, that would be ideal, yes.
Little nothing more than a token, a trinket, a trophy.
I hope that she can learn to love me.
Keep acting the way you do, and I promise it'll never happen.
You just want to get it to that point where she's there with you.
Yes. What about you from the women in the tower? What advice do you have?
Temperance is unconscious, and so is Irina.
Yeah, can wanna
And I think we're like
elevator up.
at this point probably at the 3rd level, so I'm not sure how much.
Oh,
of this we
because
could
you're on
hear.
there. Yeah, you
Yeah.
probably wouldn't hear it. No.
Women
that's
don't
why-
know. The women don't have
yeah,
an opinion.
We don't have it, and yeah.
Okay.
So.
Unfortunately,
And,
this
Their
is
and
knowledge.
that's why Pantheon's with me and Temperance is with me, and we're way up there, and Temperance is unconscious.
I will look
unfortunately
up and
this
say,
yeah.
Temperance would have an opinion. She'd give some opinions,
Yeah.
but
Ira will look up and say, their knowledge is above our heads. Sorry.
Well then.
But maybe I'd be interested to hear as well. If that would help you.
It probably would not. I'd sleep with both eyes open if I were you.
You can try and take the other. The first one proved to be a valuable lesson. I'm quite fond of keeping the last good one I have.
While you're waiting, here fishing's a good way to spend the time. I'd offer you a pull if we had it.
Did you hear no response?
Well, I will kind of look at Asterius and Anderson.
A few minutes go by and still no retort from Strahd.
Gonna be a long day.
It is still early morning.
Mm.
As soon as we get to the top of the tower, Honora is going to settle Temperance in a safe corner, help Panton up, and then be like, "How? We can't stay in here forever. We'll run out of food. What was your plan?"
And that's where we'll pick up next time.